Hey, let's got here and it's time to talk about Gachiakuta, especially Ammo, because this was definitely her episode, her life, what brought her here, her circumstances, and also building up the bigger mystery into the series and the connection that she has with Rudo, the similarities between them in a way, and what kind of fix them in quotation marks. This was honestly a really good episode, especially coming after the last week's episode here, and we see a bit of the aftermath and also leading up into some future things. I have feeling these two episodes are kind of like the turning point of the series. Feels like it's getting going here. Feels like the bigger things are happening, and I'm getting a lot more into the series thanks to these last two episodes here. But let's get into it and talk about it. Now, this episode is very much so focused on Ammo. We see her life, or her tragic life here, flashback with probably one of the worst mothers in anime ever, piece of shit mother, giving her away or selling her, more apt here, to an absolute fucking creep. You knew where this was going just from the start. That guy definitely looked like a creep. The setting, how it was there, and her mother, even before selling her, I was like, this has to be a shitty mother, right? Like, I'm almost happy she saw a bird there, and the mother like, leave the bird alone. She's the bird is not gonna like you anyway. I was like, how can you tell that to just a kid happy to see a normal bird? How is that your first thing you say to your kid? I'm like, you must be a shitty mother. And then it's confirmed when you see the mother selling her. And Ammo is kind of like an absolute innocent kid, but also very gullible and a bit delusional, even from when she was really young. Here, the mother's like, hey, this man is gonna love you. This man is gonna love you. Don't worry about anything. Like, yeah, fuck you, mother, fuck you there, here. But she actually believes her mother, like, instantly. She's happy to go with him. Of course, she doesn't realize what was happening here. He takes her, and he's the one that takes her to the tower that we saw her being when we first met her. He's a trafficker. He has food, books, clothes, and yeah, this devolves into full-on grooming. Yeah, this is gonna be a heavy episode here for her life. I'm like, damn, I knew where I was going, but even the way they depicted it here with those kids drawing, even when she was being sold, and here when they were doing the ritual, quotation mark, sex here, he was gaslighting her, lying to her. Yeah, it's fine when she said, my heart beats a lot, I'm having trouble breathing when it's doing. Don't worry, it's just a feeling of love. And of course, she not understanding this. She wasn't really able to understand humans in general. She's like, oh, so this is my first love. She actually doesn't understand what was happening fully to her, and when they were doing that ritual, fucking creep there. And she believes him. She actually believes him here. But while that was happening, she spent quite a lot of time there with that creep. Somebody comes in, and we get the reveal that the creep, I'm gonna keep calling him creep, I don't have another name for him, and it's well deserved. He was the one that first owned those boots here. He tried to use them against the intruders, but he gets clapped very easily. And from here you can tell it's the same guy or guys or persons, I don't know who fully is behind the masks there, that they attacked and killed Recto in the first episodes here. So again, even more connected to Rudo, everything that has been going on. I like how the creep gets beaten easily, but the guy with the mask takes the boots from him and instantly gives them to Ammo. They're more suited to you. They're gonna feel that void in your heart, and this is where fixing her, in a way, quotation marks here. And he just says, you may keep them until the time comes. Now, I don't know what that means. Is he gonna come back for them? Is something bigger going to happen? I have no idea here. And here is where revealed this is the angel she saw. He is able to grow wings, and they both fly to the sphere. Now, we don't know how they crossed the border, what they're doing there, who they are, what they wanted to do. Basically a big mystery about them. But here's like, okay, even more connection to the beginning of the series, Ammo and Rudo, and this episode keeps on giving, and I really liked that there. And of course, after they fly off, the creep is still alive. He wasn't actually killed. But before we get to him, Ammo actually believes those angel, kind of like she did with her mother, believing her when she got sold, believing the creep that they were in love there. She's kind of believing everything and anything that somebody tells her there. But the creep starts beating her, wanting the boots back there, and somehow she's able to trigger the boots a bit here, and we see a glimpse in the present when Rudo comes back. He was about to apologize to her, but I like that Follow interrupted him and saying, wait, she's finally talking, she's telling us everything, and we're able to continue that story. I like that the apology didn't interrupt her, and I really like a lot more how they handle that apology towards the end of the episode. We're gonna get to that. Back in the flashback, the creep actually got annoyed that the boots were responding to Ammo. He said they should only work on the owner, and here is where I got a lot more curious. Did that angel guy was able to transfer ownership of the boots, or is there something bigger with the series, because they have that symbol that they're able to transfer owner, or maybe she was very close to the owner even if it was in a fucked up way. I don't know how that worked, but somehow the boots were able to be used by Ammo. Let's not fully. She wasn't able to attack him with the boots there, but that's something to keep in mind, how she was able to trigger them if they should only work on the owner, and what does owner mean in this context here. And she really liked the boots. She wanted them to start fighting over the boots, and the boots here, and the boots kind of did something to her, kind of fixed, quotation marks, her feelings, or her lack of ability of being able to feel proper feelings, and recontextualizing things that have happened in her life. She started feeling things, started even begging for the boots. Of course, the creep didn't want to give them to her. She actually goes a bit berserk there, goes crazy. They start fighting, and she pushes him over that crack in the wall and goes splat. Good fucking riddance, you creep here. And she dissociates a bit here. She starts thinking, hey, kind of hears that inner voice, she sold you, or no, my mother didn't sell me there, when thanks to the boot she's finally understanding what has happened to her. But she of course goes a bit in denial thanks to that fact, and probably even a lot more people lost their lives thanks to coming into the desert. It's not fully said, but slowly getting more used to her power and more people coming there. I have a feeling that happened, and at some point the angel comes back, only one of them. So I'm curious what happened to the other smaller one, whoever, whatever he is. Maybe got left into the sphere. I have no idea. But then why was Recto killed? There are bigger questions. How did they cross the border, of course, here? And it's kind of similar timeline when the angel came back, right, when Rudo also came to the ground there. So again, a bigger connection between him and the Ammo and the series here, that guy connecting both of them. Why, what happened, what's the end goal, I don't know, but I'm liking the mystery here. I really hope the payoff is going to be worth it here. Don't go into spoilers if you have read the source material. I'm gonna let the anime cook for now here. But yeah, while they were talking back in the present, Ammo was drawing how the angel looked, how she saw him, and Rudo sees that drawing here, and it's the same guy that killed Rector. And actually, before I saw the drawing, I had to double check. I stopped the episode, I went back to my screenshots from episode 1 when I did the video, and yeah, it was the same guy, or at least the same mask there. And Rudo is happy, but also kind of goes into that berserk way, happy, angry, like we saw him, that darkness comes a bit to the surface, finding a clue, and instantly wants to kill them and throw their bodies at Recto's grave for them to apologize here. And I really like the conversation here at the end between Ammo and Rudo, saying, you're the same, those gloves made your heart human. And that could be true. Maybe that's why Recto gave the gloves to Rudo. Could he be somehow similar to that angel guy, or maybe he knows what these special vital instruments are able to do? I have no idea here, but again, making bigger connections between everything so far, and I really liked that, and kind of feels like the theme of this episode is also connections here, and she wanted somebody to save her and saying we are the same, and she slowly admitted to herself that when she got the boots she started understanding more things about what was done to her by that creep, also by her mother and everything else here. And she's not mad about the punches and saying you wanted to apologize, you don't have to do it, we're the same. And I really like that conversation. I'm paraphrasing it a bit, but it was great, kind of like Engine's conversation with Rudo, but also Ammo's conversation with Rudo was really great here, and I feel like it helped both of them deal with things currently. And Rudo does something really cool, which I'm so happy he didn't do what he's doing now. He didn't do it when Ammo was defeated. I really liked him going on the punches. I didn't expect him to not stop punching here. He kept going and going. Like, Ammo definitely had it come. Like, she had a fucked up life. She was treated like shit. She didn't deserve what happened to her. People suck. But also that doesn't excuse what happened later here. But Rudo definitely took it too far. Two things can be true at the same time, and I really liked here him actually extending that hand. Hey, form connections with others and let's both learn together to do it. We don't know how to do it, but let's work together and learn. And that's how they bond a bit. And I really like Amos' comments. Hey, you are doing it right now. Rudo was actually doing it, even though he was saying he doesn't know how to do it. I really like that small comment there. I was expecting her to go with them, but she says she's not gonna go with them now. She wants to sort some things for herself here. And I like how they said, hey, we're gonna talk more, we're gonna visit more, and they exchanged blood talk, Rudo and Ammo, and she was really happy to finally be able to make a connection with somebody, an actual connection with her and Rudo. Even though they didn't meet under the best of circumstances, something was formed between them, and Rudo thinking to himself of his rage when he found out about the boots and gloves there, and that guy, the angel, being the same one that attacked Recto, the darkness coming to the surface, but somehow talking to Ammo calmed him down a bit. He softened listening to Ammo, and that helps quite a lot when you talk to somebody that has been through the same things as you or similar things, or understand what you're going through. That helps quite a lot, even if they just listen, or when somebody talks to you about what they've been through, you just listening there helps quite a lot here. But after this, we see after they left, somebody comes behind Ammo, attacks her and steals the boots, and that somebody is revealed, or at least hinted at, being Jabber. Of course, Jabber has to be there. I don't fully know what happened to her. Was she left behind in the tower, dead, alive? I have no idea, but he got the boots here, and then the episode ends with the Raiders boss finally taking his eyes off of that television and saying it's time to go on the move. So he's probably gonna make his move here. But yeah, a really good episode, setting up a lot of the things I'm liking, the connections between Rudo, Ammo, and the bigger mystery here, especially with this angel. Rectum, more and more, I have so many questions about him. He has so many answers. I hope we're gonna get them, and I hope the payoff is gonna be worth it here. And also what happened with this darkness that Rudo apparently has inside him, his parents, also the sphere, the border. I have a fuck ton of questions here, but these last two episodes definitely got me a lot more intrigued into the series, to say the least. But yeah, I'm really curious what you guys thought about the episode, especially the last two. Comment down below. Please don't go into spoilers if you've read the source material, even alluding to anything like that here. And if you're anime only, again, let me know in the comments below what you think about the series so far. As always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot. And as always, you guys can catch up to the latest videos I have here. I'm gonna be working a bit more different videos, with this season being a bit lacking on some of the things that I'm interested in here. And last week I've been dealing with my own things. I wanted to work on some other videos also, but unfortunately my cat died, and that one hit quite hard last Sunday, and then Monday was also my birthday, so my birthday fully sucked ass here. So yeah, it's been a shitty few days to say the least. But anyway, enough about me. Keep enjoying Gachiakuta. I'm gonna see you again on the next one. Bye bye.